If it goes positive rate, the gear can come up. SRS nav. And we can have a quick look outside. I'm not sure what is going on with that wing view there. And there is a lovely view of Palma as we depart. Leave a climb, plus climb nav. Just jump back in the flight deck a minute. Wait to get above this S speed and we'll bring the flaps back in. Here comes the S. Flaps retracted. And with that we can disarm the spoilers. And we can set our cruise level to 130 because that is as high as we are going. Have another look outside here to see the beautiful view of Mallorca as we leave. This flickering on the engine, I believe, is a bug with the fly-by-wire mod. I've seen a couple of other people have had the same issue. Not entirely sure what it is, but is see if we can sort the sound out. That would be the reason why. Does that sound any better? Go in now past transition level so we can set standard. Seems to be one of those nights for internet issues, sound issues. I think everyone was saying to have the Sunday off. The computer didn't want to work earlier on. The update for MSFS took 3 days. However, we will plod on. Things can only get better from there. 10,000 feet, seatbelt sign come off, landing lights off. When we turn and flight off, that can come off. So if we bring up the charts where we are, we can probably pretty much go set a direct to Palma. I'll just think that. And we can have a quick look at the arrival quickly before we're going to end up at the initial approach fix is Vilna, and flight level is 75 down 70 as long as we're above the 59 for the high terrain. Brings us in. And if we open up the chart for the runway, quick look, 10, there's that high terrain, 5,900 on the DME arc. and in for the ILS. I'll pop that to one side for now, and then
Gentlemen, due to the short duration of this flight, we will not be able to offer in-flight service.
so that will be us up at our cruise level already. We don't have that far to go. It is 143 miles to run, so it's a very short flight. If all goes well and the internet holds up and nothing else untoward happens, we'll do the return flight as well. Of course, I think that's the island of Ibiza coming up. And we'll put a little bit of music on for this short duration of the cruise. This must be the first time I have tried MSFS in about 3 weeks. I've been using X-Plane for the last 3 weeks, but the graphics in MSFS are absolutely the second to none when you compare them to X-Plane. Just a shame that the sim is still extremely buggy and the aircraft you get to fly are not the best. However, this fly-by-wire with its custom FMC is actually pretty good. In a couple of flights I tried with it with its new flight computer, and hopefully it will continue just to get better, so we can enjoy good aircraft and the graphics as well. So at the start of the arrival into Alicante, we want to be below 320, which will be because we're at 13,000, and not below 10,000 at Gervu. And at Alpha Lima 001, we can come down to 7,000 feet. So, which is only 7,000 is 5,000 below where we want to be now, so we only need 15 miles to be down at 7,000. And as long as we're not below below 7,000. Everything should be good. Let's have a see if we have a nice look at Ibiza as we pass past it. Comes the runway for Ibiza is literally left hand side of the island. In fact, we could even fly down to Ibiza instead of going back to Mallorca afterwards. Wow, look at that. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Here comes the party island of Ibiza. That flickering is so annoying. We can see where we are, hopefully. I'm just passing Ibiza. There is the airport for Ibiza. Anyway guys, thanks for coming along to another stream tonight. It was a bit of a impromptu one. I wasn't going to do one tonight, but I thought since I had this mod working again, or in somewhat fashion working again, I thought I wanted to give it a quick spin out tonight. So but thanks for coming along. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, as the name itself is called, the Chill Out Fly channel, all we do, we fly, we chat, we chill out. and hopefully have a bit of fun on the way. See some places, fly some planes, listen to music, and generally just chill out. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, Twitch the follow button, or if you're watching on Facebook, the like button. And then you'll be able to follow along, see where the next stream is, where we're going to, what we're flying, and come along and check it out. Oh, come on. Internet, what are you doing? What is my internet doing tonight? So Twitch is saying that the connection is unstable yet again. Wonder what it's doing. And then up ahead, the Spanish mainland. So just before we do land, I am just going to quickly nip and refill my drink, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll get this try and get this plane landed into Alicante. So if you give me 2 minutes, I'll refill my drink and I will be back. Riding guys back, and it looks like, as this is the custom fly-by-wire, we do not have the flight plans ran away with itself. Let's just see if we can sort it back in. We need to be heading somewhere towards Vilna. We'll pop that in as a direct. We can direct to Vilna, and that should help us out, hopefully, a little. Pop this arrival back in as well, seeing as that seems to have disappeared. And it was via Vilna. We'll insert that again in there. Hopefully that should put us back on track. Comes Spanish mainland, just passing over just south of Denia, just further up this coast. So once we get to waypoint 20 Alpha Lima 001, we can come down to 7,000 feet and prepare to fly the arrival. Which now looks ever so slightly better than what it did. As we then now pass over this bit of high terrain. It looks absolutely stunning. As Microsoft does quite well, we're getting now a bit of turbulence off these mountains as we cross over them. Would be useful to have the terrain radar working, but So as you can see, we're now 9 miles away from Alpha Lima 001. So once we arrive there, we will start our very slow descent into Alicante. So we'll set 7,500. We'll set it there ready. Actually, we can come down to 7,000, I think. Once we get, yeah, we can set that now. First idle open descent, and 7,000 is in blue. Seatbelt sign, come on. May as well get the landing lights on ready. Just turn up about these. Brighten these up a bit.
All Wi-Fi related passengers go into larger lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service.
Got these charts one last time. There we go. Come down to 7,000, and we'll fly the Arc to 5,900. Which will be on here when we approach Vilna. 5,900 down to 4.2, and platform is 3.3. And it's just the usual 3 degrees glide, so we'll just nip back in the cockpit, fill in this destination data very quickly. It's good. So right, let's get the weather in Alicante. QNH 1014. Temperature is 27. The wind is 100 at 7. Transition altitude on the chart is 6,000 feet. And the minima is Taxi Aircraft 412. Pop that in there. So Vilna, we can come down to 5,900. There. And 110.3 for the ILS. 110.3. There we go, we start to fly this arc. So we can now, we will activate the approach phase. And localizer, approach mode. We will stick the second autopilot in as well. Do a bit of speed brake to continue our descent down to 5.9. And go to 4.2. Alpstar. Continue that down now to 4,200. I'll put the speed brake back up. Don't need that anymore. Lovely sunset arrival into Alicante. Look at that. And here we go, 4,200. Lockstar. Is always a good sign. And then down to 3,300. I think we can take flap 1.
2,500.
So the localizer coming in. Glide slope should slowly start to come down. We can sting the cabin, arm the spoilers, medium auto brake, and there is the runway dead ahead. Lovely. Cool. We'll take flap 2. And we should, yeah, 1 dot on the glide. Quick check on the checklist. Seatbelt signs are on, radio set, speed is established, landing lights are on, taxi lights are on, ground spoilers are armed, auto brake is set, flat 1 we're already taken, flat 2 we're taken, speed is managed, and at 6 miles we'll drop the gear, go flat 3, then flat full, and that is the approach checklist complete. Glide slope star, down we go. For the missed approach, we will climb right turn to intercept and follow the 125 radial direct to Maggle, 4,000 feet and hold. So we'll set the go around to that one. Set the go around to 4,000 feet. Good. We'll go flat 3. And 2,000 feet should be fully configured, so we will go flaps full. There they come. Six miles, let's drop the gear. And as that happens, fully on the localizer, and we are fully on the glide. Speed is in our VIA. 4,000 is set for the go around, barrel is set. Glide slope, localizer, speed is managed. 5.1 miles. And that looks rather cool. So we can check everything is set. Cabin's been informed. We're nicely stable, 4 miles out. And the ECAM memo is landing no blue.
1,000.
Check. So we can take out the autopilot. Two reds, two white on the pappies. Right then, let's see
500.
if we can get this plane nicely touched down.
400.
Land.
$300. 100 above. Minimum.
Continue. Aim for that touchdown spot.
100.
Check. Keep it coming down.
50. 40.
Start the flare.
20. Retard.
Just either needle.
5.
Versus green. Decel. Brake can come off. And welcome down to Alicante.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alicante. The local time is 8:19 p.m. and it's currently about 27 degrees Celsius.
We'll vacate to the left.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin as items may have shifted during the flight.
We have got some free scenery here for Alicante as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that looks. Here. Bring the flaps back in. Good luck. Lovely. I will take the next right off this taxiway and go and park up. We can jump back in just as we're taxiing up. Get the landing lights off. That's a taxi. We will start the APU. APU bleed. Yes, welcome to Alicante. It was quite a... after a dodgy start with internet not working and then flight plan disappearing halfway across, I don't think that was too bad of an arrival in the end. It could have been a lot worse. Of course, looks absolutely... One thing that MSFS does really, really well is the graphics. Apart from that, whatever that flickering is, right hand side window. We'll just go and take a stand, our next stand on the right. Deal. Hit this one. Panel shift. Failing that, we'll just go right through him. Give him a little nudge forward. And bring it to a stop. Right there. And we can go. Set the parking brake. Flaps the back in. The APU available, APU is available, so we can go ahead and shut down engine 2, engine 1. Oh. Turn the strobe off. Turn the beacon off. Seatbelt signs off. Off as well. And welcome down to Alicante. Let these passengers disembark. Like that is the... Go. So yes, we'll let the passengers come off. And this is this scenery is freeware for Alicante, so you can find it on flightsim.to. There's a one that looks like it's been crushed like wet cardboard, but this one is much better. See that there? You can see the lovely blue of the sky. Passengers making their way off. I do know off that. So I think have a quick look, see how the internet is behaving or not. Please. I think tonight, guys, we're going to leave that there. I am going to sort out my internet issues, and what we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow night. We'll come back in MSFS. We'll give it a bit of a better spin out. We'll do a couple of sectors tomorrow night. And see how we go. We'll pop over, possibly go over to Madrid. And from Madrid, maybe across to Barcelona, or could go to Bilbao, which is very nice in MSFS. Assuming internet is behaving itself. But thank you for joining us on this stream. Thanks for the new people following. I know it's not been the best stream or connection wise, but I'm glad for people that stuck with us. Thank you ever so much. And yes, tomorrow night 1700 Zulu, 1800 UK time, we will attempt this again, and we'll take the fly-by-wire mode back out again for a bit of a bigger spin. In fact, we could take this back up to trying to think where I got Orbeck scenery for this. Oh, quick look. See if I can get. Just bring it up and see where we have. Where have we got scenery for? So we could go to up to Dublin, Gothenburg, Innsbruck, up to Newcastle. Yeah, we could have a quick look out in one of those airports, perhaps. I was hoping to get some from Madrid, because Madrid airport is awesome. I've got some decent scenery that's in X-Plane, but we want to give this another try, don't we? So we will work it out, and we will come back to Alicante, and we'll leave here tomorrow at 6 o'clock and see where we can end up. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows. Hope you all enjoyed it, and we will see you tomorrow evening on Twitch, on YouTube, live on Facebook as well, and we'll go flying. So I'm going to say good night, have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow.